Make sure that you hit subscribe and make sure that you hit the bell because you don't want to miss your messages on Spirit Led Cornbread Fed. And I'm here, you know, thankful that I'm here. How y'all doing? How's the energy been treating y'all? Y'all been feeling that big D energy? The build up? I realized that video last night, y'all said that you could see me clearly, but man, I don't know what's going on with the internet. It uploaded so ugly. So make sure you let me know if you can hear me or see me clearly. Please and thank you. It's Saturday where I'm at, y'all. I'm in the South. I'm Spirit Led Cornbread Fed. And when I say that I just got out the bed, I had woke up earlier, right? And then I had to went back to sleep. I was so sleepy. And then I woke up. I had to reschedule this live. So if you were waiting, my apologies. I apologize for that. But I'm here now. Remember, it's all about divine timing. It's never our time. It's all God's time. Remember to enjoy the journey, to enjoy the adventure, right? That's the balance when things can go wrong and we still go through it. We press through it. We elevate. We keep it pushing. We keep it moving. So as you noticed, the energy update was the score. And so when I saw that energy, it was like the score. Okay, Lord, what's the score? And then it made me think, okay, the score is taking points, right? Taking notes. And remember, I picked up on somebody keeping score. Like every time somebody do something, they keep it on the back of their mind or they throw it back up in an argument, keeping score, right? And that's bad karma. You don't want to keep score. You want to forget about it, like not forget about it. Of course, you're gonna use it, learn from it, but then it's kind of like you gotta throw it away. You gotta let that go, right? Because you don't want to treat people how they treat you. You really want to be more generous, more spiritual. You really want to have more self-control, right? So that you can reap good karma because we want that wheel to turn in our favor. And we did get the wheel of fortune in a pre-shuffle energy when I was getting ready for this reading, right? This is real. What you're going through is real. Time to slow down, right? Become one. Remember, even if you're an individual or if you a team player, right? In a partnership or whatever, but it's time to slow down and become one. Really evaluate the oneness, right? Try to get a sense of peace with one another. And then another one was goals, right? It was like goals and judgment came up. And people gonna talk. Remember, people gonna talk about it. Like what I do, I read tarot cards. Of course, people talk about me all the time because I read tarot cards. Oh well, right? You have to know what you know that you know, and you have to stand firm on it. Like, so what? People gonna talk. People gonna talk about what you do. People gonna talk whether it's good or whether it's bad. But the energy of now, this new moon energy, this score is to stay on task with your goals. Score is all about goals, right? Runs. The number 20 came out. And remember I said judgment came out. People gonna talk. People gonna talk about your love life. People gonna talk about how you work with people. People gonna talk about your money, what you own, what you value. People even gonna talk about your routine, the way you go to the store, or the way you handle your business. People gonna talk. That's why Spirit said, stay on goal. Right? Because if we can get through this energy correctly, it's going to be gains, financial gains. We already got lifestyle changes, right? 9-9 came up in the energy. 9-9 is all about lifestyle changes, closures so that new doors can open, right? Something that you've been devoting yourself to maybe for a while, because it said once you complete it, it's a game, right? When something that you've been orchestrating or something you've been arranging, right? Could be music, could be something dealing with the arts, but definitely musically or in your lifestyle, something that you've been arranging or orchestrating, right? It's coming to a completion, but it's going to be a game. I love it. Also, legal documents. Hey, you have to get some legal documents. We talked about that too. Make sure that you get everything put it on paper, right? It ain't official and it ain't beneficial if it's not on paper. Right? Get some written documents, some written representation. All this came out with the score, right? All this. Go ahead, Google it. The definition of score, because sometimes we take one meaning and we just stick with that, right? But the score, it means so much. You have to figure out what it means in your life, right? That's what I'm going through some of these energies, and then I'll pull cards and we'll clarify. Because confirmation rules the nation. You already know. You already know. Shout out to Big Frida in the South, Louisiana in the house, of course. Texas, all my South, ATL, Florida, right? North Carolina, both Carolinas, Tennessee. Shout out that 10 that I see. Right? If I ruled the girls, I'd free all y'all. Free all my girls if I ruled the world, not if I ruled the girls. That's why you gotta remember to check in, because you never know. You know what I'm gonna say, but if I ruled the world, right? A notch, progress. You know what I'm saying? A score is marking progress. This is a milestone moment for some of us, right? A cut above, right? A cut, something that you use to mark the moment. Also buying, right? Scoring something. Some of y'all got to go score. Imagine that. That's okay. And some of y'all, somebody coming to score from you, right? Hey, I told you it's all kinds of people on my subscription list, because God used all kinds of people. If He used a burning disc, a burning bush, or a donkey, right? A bona fide hustler, right? If they coming to score, they coming to buy something from you. They're coming to acquire, get something from you, or you them. This will be the energy. This will be the time. Remember, tomorrow on the 30th is one of the best days to express yourself. One of the best days to try your luck. Whatever that is for you, go for it. It could be something about sex, right? Finally scoring with that person. That's what they call it. Did you score? I scored, Daddy. Right? Even acquiring, getting that partner that you want, or actually succeeding in the act of sex. But definitely keeping a record. So we shouldn't be keeping a record, because the universe is gonna do that, right? That's why we just do the things that we should do to acquire good karma. Right? This is a Chinese New Year. I wanted to I guess on my next video, I'll probably go over more of the Chinese New Year. But this is a tiger year. And I read something about it being a water tiger year, a more compassionate, more sensual. And I can see that happening, right? With 9 being a number of sensuality. And we got 9 of Cups several times, right? 9 is the energy of today, right? Being being a humanitarian, being generous, going through it, right? Suffering along, right? Travel and wisdom, all things that help us make us who we are, right? But the tiger, the eye of the tiger, that's the determination to get it, the determination to go for, determination to develop this new story, but develop it the way that you want it, right? It's gonna feel kind of faded, right? Because you can't see it out yet, but it's kind of like you're supposed to be here, like the magician in this urban tarot deck is like he's sitting at the keyboard, but what is the key that should be hit, right? Making sure that you hit the right key, but you have to take a step forward. You have to go after what's important now. Yeah, pick one thing. We talked about it in the video yesterday. Pick one thing to go for, right? To take the time to create, right? Because we're supposed to be preparing for these new changes, these new people, these new things. Giving honor to the Most High. Of course, stepping into the universal energies, air, fire, water, and earth. Right? Taking the final steps to release the things that we need to release so we can get our new start. The Lover's card. Major decisions, major life changing decisions, what you're gonna do. Is this something that you really want to be doing? It's time to reevaluate. With all this retrograde energy, we're supposed to be reviewing, reevaluating. Just really getting a redo, restart. Right, yesterday, some of y'all probably definitely was feeling the urge to let some things go, to abandon some things, because that's what the energy is, right? How you going to get the new thing if you don't let go of the old thing? Or come together with the thing that you've been playing with, right? And I said playing with it. Like, don't play with me. It's time to make a choice. It could be love, it could be money, but it's that thing that you love, right? The choice that you make is going to bring the satisfaction. Lover's card, life changing, right? Something that you got to stick with, right? That you'll be responsible for. Something that's going to be healthy. If you stick with the right thing, remember we're supposed to be leaving bad habits, right? Risky behavior, interference. We got to leave those things behind. The score. The Lover's card is definitely somebody scoring. Right? Ooh, look at his hand on his... Yeah, they caught up in the rapture. Like, they living as if nobody looking. Right? Coming into one. That's a union. I love that card. Supposed to be open, be transparent. Yeah, just gonna take some adaptations. And this card, I love this card because think about it. In a marriage, in a wedding, it takes adaptation. It takes you two coming together, right? Just like the little thing, right? Coming together to make one. But it takes adapt. Look at all the twists and turns that thing had to go around to get to, right? They totally different, black man, white woman. It's gonna take some adapting. The new thing that you're going to, the new thing that you're getting into is going to take you, you're going to need to adapt to it, right? You're going to have to stand your ground, right? And you're going to have to know that this is real. This is a real thing. This is a real thing. Seven of Pentacles and Seven of Swords. I'm feeling like some of y'all definitely need to talk about it. Right, review. That's where that review come in. Right, reviewing the relationships. Right, reviewing contracts. Right, Seven of Pentacles. Some of y'all, it's dark. Right, could be bad weather. Right, but it's definitely dark. Definitely review the contracts. Check the dates. I feel like there's some things that are backwards or hid or kind of like just wrote funny. Right. But check your formal documents. 7 and 7 is letting you know you are on the right path, though. Even though it don't feel good, you feel like a failure. You've been through so much. It's still you on the right path. You just have to continue to use discernment, continue to make the good choice, right? Try to get a deeper connection. Go behind the mask, the score. I feel like this is that keeping track, right? 14. That's 5, like keeping track of all the dramas, keeping track of all the plan. I said something about plan, keeping track of every affair somebody had on you. Like, one thing my daddy told me, if you go take them back, my daddy is my therapist. If you go take them back, don't bring it up. Right? You gotta let that go. But I love this because it went from the 6 to the 7, right? To 2 sevens, double the energy, right? But I love it because when you add those sevens, you get 14, and that's 5. That means that's that slow down. Even though you are progressing, I told you it just feels like you're not progressing, right? But you really are progressing, right? It's just time to make a evaluation of what's real in the connection. Like the stuff been building up. This is that slow down period from the 6 to the 5. Every time the number decreases, that's like take that step back, right? Take that step back to meditate, to think about what you're really getting yourself into. And remember to evaluate your life path number. Spirit, give me something on this failure. They feeling like a failure. The universe, yeah, that's the world. That's you feeling like you ready for it to be over, but successfully. Fell on the floor, so I'm gonna put it back because, like I said, you feel like a failure, but really, the world is yours. You really stepping up. So give me something on this failure, please. Spirit. Yeah, it's just a feeling. That's why I tell you, try to just lean solely on your feelings, right? Just don't trust your feelings all the time. Feelings ain't always real. Feelings fade. But you got virtue and you got the moon. 3 of Wands, Aries energy, thinking about the thing that you're trying to realize, right, in your life. The moon card is you don't know everything, but it's time to move forward, right? And that's what got you feeling like a failure because you don't know everything. But we in a waning crescent now. This is the time to resist those bad thoughts. Resist those bad people. Resist those bad places. Resist those bad things. Final chance to release those messed up energy so that we can move forward. Freight train coming. That's why you feel like a failure, because you don't understand the whole story. That 7 of Pentacles is all about just being patient, right? Just being patient. I like it. Something about an investment, a business move, a business investment that you don't know. Like you need to see the bigger picture. It feel like somebody doing some money spending, some investing, some habits that they going from the bottom, but just now you're going to the top. It's moving up. It's moving up. That's just the moon card. It's still, like I said, it's some things that you still don't know, and that make you feel like a failure, right? But those are just feelings because you don't know. So you just keep moving towards what's important, right? Just keep moving towards what's important. Keep putting in that effort and that work. Yeah, passionate. You have all the tools. Fireman, fire department, firemen could be significant because it came out with this fire truck. But definitely do your research. Research. That's that retrograde energy. Research. Right? Somebody could work the night shift. We did get that night shift. I told you it's dark somewhere. Also, somebody could work in a hospital, but be realistic about what you invest. Don't invest anything that you need for sure. Look over those contracts for sure. For sure. Be optimistic for sure. Some of y'all might have to get a little creative with how you with this come up. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's you on a come up, you on a rise. It's just like you gotta get creative or you gotta get more optimistic about it. Like you need to feel better about it. We something on this Seven of Swords, please. And thank you. Please and thank you. Make sure when you come in, you subscribe, hit that bell, hit that thumbs up. Let me know that you're rocking with me, so we can continue to get the message out. Somebody playing a role too, but it's about to be. I asked about the Seven of Swords, right? The Seven of Swords is relationships, equality, definitely relationships, right? But seven is all about mysteries, and Seven of Swords is all about are you running from something or somebody sneaking and doing something to you, right? But you got the Tower card, powerful realization. Take the rose-colored glasses off, right? This is a mental break, right? Somebody making a run for their mental health because somebody was interfering. Look at that. Like, I don't know if it's too much TV, too much outside. This is like too much outside interference that's keeping somebody on hold. But the tower, that's from God. That's like the energy that you need to move forward. It's like he gonna break it down. He will break it down. So somebody definitely could be leaving, right, to find more calmer waters. Because this is a lot of mental energy. And that tower is all about mental breaks, right? The tower is all about scandals and violence and yeah, that's a lot. Overwhelming emotions, right? But that's God stepping in to clear out the confusion, right? So you can get your feet firm on the ground. And the tower is anger management. Somebody's anger issues is stopping them from advancing. Another thing though I love from the 7 to the 8, that's the Ace of Swords, right? That's knowing what you know, the clarity that you need. That's the clarity that you need. That's realizing how you need to show up. And that's at your job, could be job, in your relationship, that's to your people. I mean, this is just a powerful realization of how you need to show up. Okay. Definitely causing a lot of tension. Beware of accidents. We talked about that too with this new moon energy. Beware of the accidents. I was telling them how I had an accident. Oh my God, I fell flat on my face in the dirt. I fell like 2 feet, 3 feet. It had to be at least 3 feet because I was in a big truck and I was trying to get that last shot of that sunset moving down because I'm doing a new journey video. And baby, I rushed out that truck and forgot you gotta step down and then step down. So it had to be at least 3 feet. I fell flat on my face. Beware of that. Beware of accidents. I love this. I seen that to make me raise up. That 9 of Pentacles underlying energy. Crossing over, new lifestyles. Right, that 9 energy again. Light at the time. It's time to get your shine on. If you want your shine on, this is the time. Let's see. Give me 10. Yep. Oh, I told y'all the score. The score. Runners. We got runners in the house. Some people like to run. Like, I mean professional runners. But this is, remember I told you that step back. That time to step back, reflect. This is that Mercury retrograde energy, right? Time to step back, reassess, reflect, revitalize, get yourself together, get your thoughts together, get your plans together. See if it's really logical, if it's something that you really want to do. This is Libra energy. It's all about making sure that your future steps is good for your home and your family. Right? Yes, Ten of Cups. Future steps, good for your home and your family. Look at her. Don't that look like some futuristic steps? Right? So really, right now, it is the time to prepare for the change. Right? Things building up. It's building up. You got to go somewhere. I like that. It's let go and let God. There's strong family ties. Strong family ties. That's coming back from disappointment. Gaining power over your problems. Okay. People getting out of jail. People coming home from jail and everything. People taking trips. People getting that transplant they needed. People getting the transportation, getting new cars out here. It's just all about looking at things at a new perspective. Let me put this over here. Yeah, we got the score. Drugs on here. But Ten of Swords, that's all about your career, right? Some of y'all might have to take a drug test. They have pop-up drug tests, or if you're looking for a job, you might have to take a drug test, right? So you got Four of Swords going back. Remember, this time step back from those habits. I mean, literally, some of y'all might need to not get the benzene, but then some of y'all do. So you need to know where you fall. I mean, for your job. This is for your job, right? Long-term goals, right? Reputation and somebody's image is involved, right? So make sure you be aware. But we got victory, right? It had to happen. Excuse me. It had to happen. It had to happen. It was like divine timing so that you can get the victory, so that you can get the freedom that you need, right? Things are working out, right? After you get to this point, remember, you mark and you take a score. You come to a milestone to where once you hit cross the tape, it's time to slow down, right? You right there. Right there. I feel like somebody want to receive somebody with open arms too, right? Somebody trying to have faith and positivity. Six, that's seven. Another seven. Definitely, it's evolving for the better though. Whatever you're going through, it's a light. It's evolving. I'm gonna pull some cards. Let's see. I'll just talk about this new moon energy. Excuse me. I'll talk about this new moon energy. And tell spirit say not to. Reflect, revise the plan. I feel like, how I was saying, the energy is to slow down, but you right there at the end of the race on that card, it's saying slow down. This is real. It's like ain't nobody around you. You don't want to overdo it. I mean, it's like you're trying to beat your own personal time or something. Hmm. Jagged edges. Something about that. Something is in that jagged edge video that you need to be aware of. Slow down. Make sure you hit that bell because the next video is the X Factor. So we'll be going over your exes. Some of y'all want your exes back, some of you don't. You know what I'm saying? Some of your exes is stalking you. And wouldn't you want to know if somebody peeping through your windows? Right? So I'm going to let you know how that's going. In the next video, make sure you hit that bell. The X Factor. Spirit, give us a message, please. Help us be free. So we need to meditate on, grounded. Some of us is delusional. We need to get grounded. Right? It fell on the floor, but I want you to go and look. Somebody needs some respect out here in these spiritual streets. I was telling somebody, I'm respected out here in these spiritual streets. I don't know about you, but I am. Go and look at that. It's a video that I just posted, and it did have a lot of cows, because cows are a symbol, and it's called Move into Prosperity. Right? Intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. Intention without surrender. Intention without letting that thing go. Or intention without going forward. Right? Without running the run. With intention without making the necessary arrangements is delusion. Intention without acquiring that thing and actually going to buy that thing is delusional. Right? Intention without surrender is a fast path to delusion. Spirit said it, I did. Delusion, yeah, I heard delusion. It could be what you're scoring. I hope it's not the drugs, but it did come up a lot. Hope it ain't the sick, right? We get blinded. We get confused. Some of it is just a lot of things going on. I see a lot of communication, a lot of thoughts, a lot of good feelings, a lot of heart. I mean, it's just like it's almost like you don't know what to do. I guess that's why Spirit is saying slow down a little bit. Like slow down, gather your thoughts. It's too many thoughts. Look at that card. It's too much stuff going on. Gather your thoughts. Spirit, what else do you have out of this deck for us? Ooh. Extraordinary and courage. I don't know which one of you guys got this, but right now, stay in the present. Slow down, right? Slow yourself down. Stay in the present and don't get too far ahead of the flow. You'll soon trust that nothing more will come that can be handled at each moment. Right now, somebody letting go. Right? Letting go of those people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Letting go of those habits, resisting those habits that no longer serve you any purpose. Extraordinary, there's a wild, impetuous uniqueness to you, and it deserves to be honored. Right? Be courageous, be open. I told you something about going with the flow. Don't go against the flow. Be open to receiving this new step. Have courage. Faith over fear. We in the tiger year, right? We in the tiger year. So have courage. Have that eye of the tiger. And it's individual. Some of y'all are changing from relationships to going to be an individual. And some of you that's an individual that want to be in a relationship or partnership, that's going to change. You'll be coming together. Right? You know what your situation is. So just know whatever you desiring. If you want to be by yourself, it's coming. If you wanted to come into union, it's coming. This is why Spirit is saying, thanking. I mean, I really do thank the Most High for giving us the opportunity to use this energy to move forward, have that manifest the mindset, and really create the life we want. Like really grow. Right? Grow our finances, grow our social status. That's really I think in what video is that? One of those Jagged Edge videos. He changing classes, baby. Some people literally gonna get upgrades in lifestyles, like going from no job to CEO, entrepreneurship, right? Remember to stay grateful and balanced. Whatever wants to go, let it go. Caregivers out here, counselors out here, managers out here, IT developers, internet network. Okay. We already got firemen that was out here, healthcare workers out here, artists, musicians, military. Yeah, stay humble and kind. The true offering is lost. Stay humble and kind. Know that your deepest needs will be met. Right? Always accept the right assistance. Right? Are you paying attention to your spiritual advisors? If somebody gave you a second chance at love, is that really what's going to bring you peace? Can you control those negative thoughts? Have you hid those spiritual laws in your heart and follow them to give you that new beginning? Her meditation is going to bring you a sense of freedom. Prayer is going to bring you a sense of freedom. Things will work out. That's good. We get a card on each of these, and then we'll see how they relate to each other. Compromise. Sometimes it's okay to compromise. Energy of the day is something that somebody needs to be compromising with. And that's going to cause the end of stagnation. That's going to make things move forward quicker. Compromise. Give me a card on delusion, please. Spirit. The 7-7 and the 6-7-7. Ain't this how this reading started? If you don't know, go back to the beginning. 6-7-7. Right? The lover's card, making that decision. Right? Following her heart, that crown chakra. A lot of y'all are getting those intuitive downloads, like Spirit is really talking to you. That's why he said meditation is going to bring you that freedom, right? Daydreams and decisions. Somebody is really in delusion. Somebody is definitely daydreaming. Remember, intention without surrender is a bad path to delusion. So it's like somebody got goals. You know what you want to do. You know how you want to do it, but you're not making the movement. You're not going forward. You're not using that inner strength that you need, and it's gonna cause you to fail. Remember that failure card, that 7 of Pentacles? Yeah. If you wait too long, study wrong. That's what we say in the South, right? Spirit-led, cornbread fed. I'm in the South, y'all. Study long, study wrong. It's time to take that risk. Have that personal freedom. She in this car by herself, right? Take the risk. Be personal. Be sensual. Use your heart, right? To experience the things that you need. Take a closer look. Take some action. Score. Go for it. Go for it. Somebody thinking about me or you. Right? My nose is itching. Could be a feminine energy. Positive thoughts. Those positive thoughts could be getting a visit. Somebody about to pull up on you. A feminine energy. Maybe about to pull up on you or me. I'll let y'all know. Darkest fears. We're letting go to the 9. Right? I told you somebody was keeping score, right? And somebody's darkest spirit is being either you letting go of them or them letting go of you. Masculine energy. Masculine energy is air signs, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or it could just be a man, right? Could be a man. Seems like the feminine energy is over here in delusion, waiting to see what she really want to do, right? Waiting to see where this thing is really going. Stuck, not making no moves, just watching, daydreaming, like caught up in the illusion, right? And the masculine energy is over here. Masculine energy is over here scared, trembling, right? Don't want to let go, or don't want to be let go, right? Everything is out of control, and God will hold it all. So, I mean, just know God got it. If you let it go, God got it. You don't have to fear anything. It's going to work out for your better. It's going to work out for humanity. It's going to cause you really to cross over. Right? Make sure that you rethink. Some of y'all need to rethink letting go. Right? Some of y'all doubting. Some of y'all masculine energies is doubting your abilities as well, and that's an illusion, right? Some of y'all emotions is one of your darkest fears. That emotional tension, it's like you having anxiety for sure over that. Like, oh my God, this change is causing, the letting go is really, yes, your darkest fear is causing anxiety and everything. Feminine energy over here blossoming. Right? Right now, the feminine energy, she over here blossoming, building, creating. Right? Feminine energy is all about earth signs, right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, right? But something is blossoming right here in the present. So don't get too far ahead, right? This is all about trusting the process, right? Trusting the cycle, adapting. Remember we talked about that, adapting to the surroundings, your situations, right? Right now, letting nature take its course, right? Slowing down. Yeah, because if you don't slow down, you will be burned, because that is fire, right? Somebody, a water sign or an earth sign could be dealing with a fire sign or an air sign, right, coming into union. Right, but I feel like that fear is all up in your head. Look how those moons are surrounding his head. It's like your fears, it's all in your head, boo, or bro. It's all in your head. Let's see, yeah, you need underlying energy, clarity, of belief. Yeah, you can't believe every dirty thought that you have. If you did, you'll be one helped up individual. I believe every dirty thought that you have. Give me something on this change. Spirit, please. On the change. What's up with this change, this ego? I told you it's time to get our shine on. Get your shine on. Something new have been initiated. Yes. But you see that one? I told you better beware of your thoughts. Right? Beware of your thoughts. Control your thoughts. Right? See with your mind's eye. Can you see with your mind's eye? People walking together, healthy relationships. Can you imagine that instead of all these delusions and fears, right? Can you see with your mind's eye the clean slate that's being offered, the fresh start that's being offered, the new phase that's being offered, the faith over fear that's being offered? Can you see with your mind's eye the courage and the commitment levels? Oh, get your shine on. I said something, yes. Get your shine on, get your shine on all day long. Yeah. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate to make the change. Right? These are new lifestyles. 9999. This is a new lifestyle, baby. Yeah, but things have to close. Things have to end. Definitely, I feel like definitely it's a mental thing that have to end. I feel like it's really just how they end. But hey, they got to stop. They got to stop from missing your blessing. How you all over the place, scattered. Definitely need some transformation. Definitely need some hope right now. Hope right now. I'm encouraging you to move forward, right? To initiate, to go get what's yours. Yeah, you at a crossroad right now. I told you it's time to level up. Prepare for the changes so you can get your shine on. Don't get stuck in the fear. Around the first, second, third, fourth, up until about the fourth, you're gonna have a perfect ability to expand and succeed. And I told you, Pisces, Capricorns, earth signs, water signs, right? But definitely earth and Pisces and water. This is your perfect opportunity to expand and succeed and show your ability. So somebody out there having, like I said, doubting their abilities, now is not the time to doubt. Now is not the time to doubt. Now it's time to change. Not have a fear of change. Yeah, your strength. Trust in your desires, your strength. You should be feeling a little stronger now. A little stronger now. Put some respect. Like, you should be getting ready. You're going to be getting ready to gain that respect. I told you on that movement into prosperity. Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name. Put some respect. Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name. That's how y'all going to be feeling like get your shine on, bruh. Ain't nothing to be scared of. This is a change. Well-deserved change. It's blossoming right now. Right? It's just time to slow down. Take a good look. Reflect. Revise. Right? This is when you should be reflecting and revising and reviewing those relationships. Right? Reviewing those projects that you creatively making. I told you it's a lot of artists and musicians and writers out here. It's a time to reflect and revise your finances. Slow down. Step back and smooth them edges out. See, look. It look like it's jagged edges. See that outline? Don't it look a little jagged? This is your time to step back and smooth them jagged edges out. Yeah, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, new attitude. Everybody have their own personal plan on personal goal, right? Everybody, we making concrete progress, right? I heard a notch. It's a notch. Personal progress. Personal progress. What's up with this individuality, this new attitude, right? This new healthy communication, this new healthy lifestyle. What a healthy lifestyle. I'm loving it. Awaiting results. Another 7. Another 7. 777. Can y'all see that? 777. Right? It's like expect miracles. Awaiting results. 47. Like the work that you've been putting in. Like once you release underlying energy, release these fears, release the stuff that no longer serve you, release people, places, things, habits that no longer serve you, then expect miracles. Right? The work that you put in. The work that you put in for your home, your family, yourself, right? Being patient. Like you was alone at times. You gave when you didn't have time to, when you didn't want to give, when you couldn't give, but you was brave. You moved when you were supposed to move. You moved in silence, right? You just went with the flow. Cycles in this spirit is waking you up and waking them up, waking people up to help you, right? You just gotta wait. Expect miracles, right? I told you something about heightened. Just wait, that respect is blooming, right? Remember, you got blossoming. Right now, it's blossoming, right? It's blossoming, so if it's blossoming, all you got to do is wait for the bud to open. Wait for the bud to open. Every person have their own individual plan, right? That's why I encourage you to look up your life path number, right? Also, what house is being highlighted for you? Right, I see the second house. I see the second house and I see the 7th house. So far. So you got to see what sign is in those houses for you. If you need help, you can always email me. I can definitely help you with that. Or text me or call me or however you want to do it. Skype me. My information is in the description box below. Yes, time to move. Another 7. 777. This is a conscious calling. And I did get 77. Like earlier, I wrote down the year. Now, I'm feeling like, ooh, I'm feeling like this dedicated effort that you have put in, the things that you have learned, the things that, like when you change your focus, like well-deserved reward, dreams coming true, like win or lose, you and your children, different generations will be restored. 77 years, y'all. 77 years. I wrote down the year 2099. It's the year 2022. Right? But 99, remember, is closures and new lifestyles. This is the year to change your family forever. This is the year to change your lifestyle. I mean, you'll have other opportunities, but these are the times. Shout out to Phil, right? Shout out Woody. Yeah, these are the times, right? To this time. That's why it's so important to check out these energy updates. The next 77 years, what you put in, what you let go right now, the changes you make right now are gonna turn into something. The next 77 years, I feel like every 7 years, like you know how on your credit report, you know how the credit your credit things drop off of your credit every 7 years. I feel like karmic cleansing, something about every 7 years, right? You'll have like a cleansing, something will fall off, right? It could go either way. You're gonna either add something or what do you say? Add something or take something away. But I feel like every 7 years you will become karmically reviewed, right? So you got to see all angles. 77, all possibilities. Wow. Let's see. Spirit, give me something on it's extraordinary. I mean, wasn't that extraordinary just to hear that? Right, extraordinary. Extraordinary. Confront. Fight it back. Confront it. Another 9. It's time to step up. Right? It's time to step up. It's a magical time right now. Yeah, another 9. It's time to confront those things that you've been waiting. Remember, this is a final, this is a gateway. Look at that Wayne and Crescent. Creeping up to the new moon. That's probably how the moon looked tonight. If not just a little smaller, because that new moon will be in 2 more days. Right? Right now, it's time to confront those issues. That shadow side. It's time to let go of some things. I'm telling you, adapt to some things. Be willing to move forward. Are you willing to move forward? Are you going to stay still? Are you going to receive these extraordinary changes or not? Wow. Mergers, things coming together is being initiated. Like this is a time of initiation. We got that dragon card. I'm talking about our goals, right? Joint goals as well as individual goals. Our understanding, gaining wisdom, right? Money issues, sex issues, goals, right? The score. That's why he said the score, right? Finding balance, right? Balance. We have been feeling helpless and hopeless for a long time. But we getting it, right? We getting it. We on the way up. We finding that balance, right? From that long suffering, turning it into an adventure, right? Remembering it's about the journey. And that's where our success and our growth go come in. 8-8, right? You have to end some things. 8-8-8. Oh my goodness. This is financial and material gain. Right? Karma paid back in kind. I told y'all. Karma paid back. What's this courage? 2 aces. Strengthening bonds and clarity of belief. Remember the new moon is on the 1st. Right? Deeper connection. Not being afraid. Believing that the change is real. Believing that this is real. I love that energy. I mean, it ain't even too much really to talk about it. I told you, believe in what you see, gaining control of your heart, gaining self-control of your emotions, really being observant. Like I said, she's really reflecting, revising, right, going back over, thinking about reconciliations, reunions, really being open to reflect on your relationships, right? Romantic relationships, on your money relationships. Yeah. Going inside. Isolated. That's what I love that. Remember, it's slow down, take a step back. Going inside. You have to go inside. Right? You have to go inside. And here's that new beginning, even through the challenges, even through the isolation, even through the sadness, even through the illusions, even through the helpless and hopeless feelings, still mastering and going forward and pushing it and making it manifest. That's what this card is saying. Push forward, go forward. It's here anyway, right? Your dreams, another ace. Your dreams is about to be fulfilled, but you're going to have to be the one to go for it. You're going to have to be the one to go get it. It's not going to be handed to you. It's not going to be handed to you. That's how they gonna put their respect on your name. They're gonna know what you came from. They're gonna know your background, right? They're gonna know you was living like a refugee, right? You ain't even from where they are. Like some of y'all are in a whole new environment, right? And they're gonna know you gonna get that respect that you deserve. They gonna put some respect on your name. The score. About to get some points. Ooh. Slow down, y'all. Remember accidents. Don't be making no quick decisions. Keep calm. Right? Don't be making decisions out of your emotions, out of your feelings. Evaluate and get the real story. Evaluate, get the real story. Do social media in moderation. Right? But it's definitely something new. Tech support, IT tech developer, somebody work in technology or something about technology, right? Tools, leveling up, building up, showing up. It's showing up, y'all. A new story developing, new relationships, new interests. Time to grow and create and be open to the new cycles. Hotline. Flew on the grass at 3 the Trinity. Like you give it out, it's on your mind. When your hotline bling, somebody hotline bling, I told you somebody about to hear from somebody or get a visit or something. Yeah. When that hotline bling, it only mean one thing. Yes, you. You know it. I'm telling you that crown chakra, just like that, it's gonna happen. Be aware, right? Hey, it says, hey you, and that's the 7. I'm definitely gonna read that card. We've been getting 7s this whole reading. Oh my God. Anything else to go with this? You calling them out, Spirit? Anything else to go with this? Anything else, Spirit? I won't be taking that because it fell on the floor, but I will be looking at it. GPS. Another 6. Take that step back. Everything is. Look at the bigger picture. Right, I'm getting look at the bigger picture. Consider all angles. Consider both sides of what's going on in your life. Me too. Me too. When I get out this live right here, I think I'm gonna go. I think I want some chicken tenders. I think I'm making some chicken tenders. What you gonna eat? What you gonna eat? Well, Spirit, I guess this all that you want us to know. Hey you. Hey you. Sure, hit me up in my inbox. I'd love to go out to eat, right? I'm not gonna never turn down a meal. No, I would never do that. This is the year to receive, right? Somebody pouring into you and be open and transparent. Spirit, anything else? Nothing else out of this deck? Oh, okay. Another 7. Hasta la vista, baby. Right? Something brand spanking new is coming. 7-7. You on the right path. You making good. Wow, 3 9s again. It's time to step our stuff up, y'all. It's time to step our stuff up. Let me read this. 16. It goes down to the 7. Women lie, men lie, but numbers don't lie, y'all. There is nothing to fear. Wow. Okay, go ahead and text me. I love it. There is nothing to fear, right? Every single thing that looks omnious is but an illusion. It has no power. Zip, nada, zilch. It's time to look your fears straight in the eye and call them out as the insignificant posers they really are. I told y'all it's all illusion, delusion, right? We got to take our chance and step up so we can receive those things. Right? It's time to let go, walk away, and just like you never look back at the trash can when you leave it on the curb, don't give it a second thought. It's time for new beginnings. Out with the old and in with the new. And look, not just any old new beginning, a brand spanking new beginning. Oh my God, brand spanking new beginning. Right? You know how it is after a fresh rain. Everything is pure, clean, washed, and it's precious, beautiful core, right? You just want to stick your nose in the air and take a big whiff. That's your life right now. There is not one blemish, not one flaw. It's a perfect 10. I love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I swear that I love it. So I hope you enjoyed that energy update. That's the score. You right where you needed to be, right? It's time some things are changing. Just be easy, slow down, take baby steps, smooth and easy. God has got you. Jackpot. Okay. It's a jackpot, baby. Tomorrow's the perfect day to play that Powerball. Play that express yourself, try something new, talk to that person. Just have fun with it. Right, I'm the ARCANAANGEL. Until next time, guys. Namaste.